Hey folks, my Star Guardians wanted to hear true happenings. They wanted me to do the pendulum. As you folks know, the pendulum lie. So I'm a little bit nervous about this. Because if I don't say the right thing, I mean I have to. For instance, I don't know if there's exactly 342. Um, that's what I've been told. So I have to say like around 340. Grand Divine Armada. Like there's this. If you don't know for a fact that that's not true happening, it's best not to say it. It's best to say like around 118, ancient Pleiadian Arcturians, and don't even say ascent. Well, you can say ancient Arcturian Pleiadian around 118 ancient uh, Arcturian Pleiadian ascendant, and that's it. The light defender or high elder, because if you see light defender, and there's many of them that are high elder, like you'll swing no. So you have to, and the harder it swings, the more true happening it is. So if it kind of swings, it's kind of true. But a lot of my start guardians, they know my pendulum is they know that my pendulum is a special Arcturian angelic alpha pendulum. It's been infused with violent flame, and it's actually the divine creator and his brothers and sisters made it so it can't be influenced. My pendulum literally can't be influenced. So let's see here. Okay, and just so you folks know, I need to stop saying guys, because most of you are female. And just so you folks know, about a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, within a month, there was a lot of star people outside my front yard. Some of them were shapeshift into cats or dogs, and then they shapeshift into like there's many reptilians outside my house. It was when I introduced all the different fractions to their divine high queens, and then they came to honor me, and I kept on telling well look here, I mean Brian sent a message to Alpha Lotus Sokoraha Lotus Relenza, who does this pendulum. Is this the whole truth, nothing but the truth? But there's at least over 20 star people that through the night that I shared the formula for the Divine High Queens. There are at least over 20 star people that I mean, I didn't see all of them, but I said a lot of many of them were shapeshifted into they went across the street and they shapeshifted into the reptilian form. And I kept on seeing it outside my door, knock on the door. I was really hoping that these star people would knock on my door and that they would come inside, and I would give them food, and I was going to give them a lot of gifts. And I kept on telling them it's okay, and it's true that it was actually supposed to go down that they were supposed to knock on the door, and I was supposed to let them in, and I was going to meet the reptilian humans. They're not benevolent. They're of this planet, and then I saw them across the street that they were shapeshifting into the reptilian form, and then they shapeshifted into a dinosaur, and that they're kind of like having fun. And I was really hoping that they would knock on my door, but I was specifically told that I'm not supposed to open the door unless they knock on the door, because that's the rules. Uh, because I can't force myself on the star people like that. That's a rule. I mean, as being an alpha lord, I can't make the star people feel bad for not meeting me. I can't force them. I can't pressure them. That's the rule. They have to the star people have to meet me in their own willingness. And I was really hoping that there's three of them that were female reptilian humans, and one of them was a male. And I was really hoping that they knock on the door, and I was wishing really hard that they would give me $1,000, and I was gonna give them lots of gifts, and I was gonna give them exclusive activated formulas and activated images. I was gonna teach them a lot of stuff, and it was actually intended that all night we were like I was gonna do a lot of special stuff for them, and plus I was gonna calling some very powerful people to get their alpha form activated, and then their skin would have glowed rainbow. Is this the whole truth of the truth? Like it's swinging super hard. And that's the truth. See, as you know, that I know that that's the truth because that's really what I felt. I was really hoping that that I mean, there's like over 20 star people that were in front of my lawn. I mean, there's literally cats and dogs everywhere, and then a lot of them were shift across the street. They shifted in their reptilian form, and then they shapeshifted into like a dinosaur, and they're going like a little play for me. And I was like, I kept him telling them through the door, knock on the door, and I was really hoping that they knocked on the door, because this is a rule, and this is the rule that was specifically given to me as being an Alpha Lord. I can't force myself on the star people or on any of the non-humans. I can't force myself on anybody. They have to come to me willingly. They have to either knock on the door or like I can't force them and I can't make them feel bad. I've been waiting for like I was really hoping that night. Look, I did the pendulum. Brain sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silkura Holidas Relenza, who controls this pendulum. Is this the whole truth? Nothing but the truth. I was really hoping that at least one of those star groups, the star people, would knock on my door, because that's the only requirement. I can't go out there because that'll be forcing myself on them, and I specifically been told there's like harsh punishments for me if I force myself on a star person or I make them feel bad. And I was really hoping that they would knock on the door and I was gonna give them ice cream and I was gonna give them special formulas, and I was gonna talk to who and get their alpha reptilian form activated, and that would have made them super powerful. And I'm trying to think what else to ask. I'm trying to think what else to ask. Oh yeah, listen. It's just brain sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silkura Holidas Relenza, the who controls this pendulum. Is this the whole truth of the truth? But there actually is around 340 Grand Divine Armada, like ancient star people. Oh, there's more. There's over 500. Holy crap! Are you serious? Okay. I guess there's over 500 of them. That's crazy. And there's around 118 ancient Arcturian Pleiadian ascendants. As you guys know, that I can't say Light Defender High Elder because it's gonna swing no. Brain sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silkura Holidas Relenza, the who controls this pendulum. Is this the whole truth of the truth that there's over 500 Grand Divine Armada, which is like divine aspects, divine elements, and like ultra powerful beings that are here in conscious form. That they're not projected here. They're actually here, and actually divine creator Goldie and divine creator's twin flame. And is this the whole truth, nothing but the truth? But I actually saw her I actually saw her. She's like see, it swings super hard because this is completely true. She's like 8'5" and she's like her skin is gold and her hair is gold and she wears a robe and she has no shoes. And she usually hangs out at the park and she's not projected here. She's actually here in conscious form. And is it true that I don't know what else to ask. And is the whole truth? Brain sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silkura Holidas Relenza, the who controls this pendulum. Is this true? There's around 247 ninth dimension royal Andromedans that are here. They just got here, and their leader is somebody real special to me. It's super special to me. And then these are like legendary Andromedans. Is this the whole truth of the truth? They're like super legendary Andromedans. They're like extra dimensional Andromedans. See, it swings super hard. So if it kind of swings, it's sort of the truth. If it really swings, it's the whole truth. So that they are extra dimensional, which makes sense. You know, anybody who's in the ninth dimension is automatically going to be extra dimensional. And look at this. Brain sent a message to the Alpha Lotus Silken Raha Lotus Relenza, who controls this pendulum. Is this the whole truth of the truth? But there's at least, or there's around 80 blue avians, around 27 purple royal avians, and then there's 5 black royal reptilian royal avians, around 5. Let's see, it's kind of so you have this. There's around 27 purple royal avians and around 5 black royal avians. They're from the ninth dimension. Is this the whole truth of the truth? But they're actually in the basement, or they're nearby. They're really close to me. They're most likely in the basement, and they're here. They're here for me. They're here guarding me. Okay. There's more. There's way more than that. Holy crap! Look at it swinging hard. It's swinging harder. There's a whole bunch of avians. There's 8. There's over 200 avians. Holy crap! I didn't know that. I was told that there's only like around 100. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let me see what else to ask. Okay. Brain sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silken Raha Lotus Relenza, who controls this pendulum. Is this the whole truth of the truth? But my personal bodyguard, Divine Aspect Royal Silver Reptilian Zenkar, he's been in the basement past couple weeks, or he's been around the house past couple weeks, and right now he's in one of the ships of the benevolent reptilians. He's in one of their ships, and he's helping them, and he's giving them advancements, just like the benevolent reptilians are saying that they think he's and the benevolent reptilians really did ask if it's okay if he stays on the ship instead of staying in the house. So he's able to help the benevolent reptilians, and he's helping the benevolent reptilians with advancements. And I mean, he's the benevolent reptilians have been saying that he's upgrading their ship. He's like massively upgrading their ships, and he's doing improvements on them. And this is a huge boom for these around over 60 black royal benevolent reptilians. This is a huge boon for them. And is this the whole truth of the truth? But I feel no jealousy. And he really is my right hand man. But I feel no jealousy. It's the whole truth of the truth. I have nothing but love in my heart, and I think this is awesome. It's better for him to be helped, and I know that they won't take him away from me. Anyways, he'd just teleport back to the house. But I feel no jealousy. This is the whole truth, the truth. See? This is cool. Okay, I'm trying to think what else the question. Okay, you start people. You saw all the true happenings, and that's trying to think what else to ask. I know so much. It's hard to think of a question. Oh man, I know so much. I know everything that I want to know. Everything that I currently want to know. I know what I want to know. New stuff that I don't know. Trying to think what a question to ask. Oh yeah. Brain sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silken Raha Lotus Relenza, who owns this pendulum. Is this the whole truth of the truth? But the Star Guardians are completely safe. Because I mean, nothing's gonna happen to Star Guardians if they meet me. I mean, it's actually gonna be good. It's actually gonna be the best thing. It's actually gonna be ultra best thing. It's gonna cause advancement, and it's gonna cause so much good and great. It's unreal. And actually, this was supposed to go down 5 months ago. Actually, I saw 10. I saw 10 in the lower realms. I saw 10, over 10, 10-star people when they did the special thing that's going to reactivate here soon. I saw 10-star people and they all fled from me. They all ran from it. It hurt my feelings. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. I mean, it was difficult for me. They all ran from me. But this wasn't okay. That's not a good question because we're not supposed to make the Star people feel bad. And just so you Star people know that was the other Star. That was your other versions. That wasn't you guys. Because remember, I just been in this reality for 3 months or 3.5 months, and that was the other Star. That was the other version. That was the lower realms, and that actually did happen. They did, which is going to reactivate here soon. I got all the Dark Federation implants and programming, all the Anunnaki stuff, all removed from me. I'm immune to all influence, all mind control. I'm immune, and I can't even. I used to be able to channel, but I can't channel anymore because I'm immune to influence. I'm immune to control. That's the Illuminati and stuff are, the Illuminati are masters at remember the Illuminati also have many reptilians, and they're masters of manipulation, and they're trying to wonder why nothing works against me. This Illuminati and SSP have been constantly coming around me, and they've been trying to use all kinds of mind manipulation, mind control. And they wonder why nothing works on me. It's like that nothing works on me because I'm immune to all that stuff. They actually designed me to be immune to any influence, any control, and actually that I'm the only person in the whole. Well, I won't say that. I'm trying not to say that, but I've been released of the nanotechnology. I've been released of all. Look at this. Oh crap. Brent sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silk Lotus Relenza. Is this the whole truth, nothing but the truth? But Brent sent a message to Alpha Lotus Silk Lotus Relenza, who controls this pendulum. Is this the whole truth, nothing but the truth? But I'm immune to all influence, all control. I'm completely immune to all control and all influence. Illuminati, mind control, all that stuff has no effect on me. I mean, the subliminal messaging has no effect on me. Literally, I'm immune to everything. I am the first person who is their own person, and that was part of my training. That's why I had to get a badge of illusion from the head of the Dark Federation, because only he can. I mean, somebody in my position, only he can. I mean, in order for me to get all the Dark Federation stuff removed from me, the Anunnaki stuff removed from me, I had to get my badge of illusion. I had to get my mantle. I mean, that was part of the. I mean, only somebody of the Dark Federation, of the head of the Dark Federation, in my position, can I have all that stuff removed. And it was over 50,000 implants, programs, and DNA alterate manipulation. All that was changed, and so like I'm the only person that's ever been done for. That's of the Earth, Because remember, the Anunnaki used to be our overlords, or these people's overlords, and all that stuff has been removed. And I'm the only person who is I mean, of course, you start people who don't have that kind of stuff, but I mean, here on the planet, most everybody has over 50,000, like Dark Federation implants, DNA manipulation and program Dark Federation. I mean, they got Thoth, Prey program. They got the Illuminati's. Well, not everybody does, but a lot of people have the Illuminati's mind control things. I mean, there's so much. There's over 50,000 Dark Federation. DNA manipulation, and that's why I had to go through that's why the head of the Dark Federation had to give me his stamp of approval. And you guys saw my past video. Um, one of the major people of the Dark Federation said, you watch my video with the Dark Federation made me write down this 7 page thing explaining. I mean, they tortured me. They did so much brutal stuff to me, and still I had love for them. I had true love. I had no fear for that. I wasn't fearful of them. I had nothing but love for them, and that's actually what saved me. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't again. Because a lot of people are have thoughts about. Just remember, I'm an extreme light worker, but it was important for me to. It was just important for this to go down this way because um, I probably wouldn't have made it this far if I didn't have love in my heart. That's why I tell you guys, to always have love in your heart, always have forgiveness. And no matter what happens, always have complete forgiveness. No matter if somebody kills your dog, kills your daughter, always have complete forgiveness. Because remember, I mean, uh, literally everything was taken from me. My cat was killed, my dog was killed, my car was taken. I mean, literally, some brutal stuff happened to me, and I completely have forgiveness in my heart, and I completely had love in my heart. And then like the Dark Federation person said, could you endure all this and still have no fear and have love in your heart? Because remember, we do things not out of fear, not out of hatred, not out of anger or resentment, but we do things out of love. Everything has to be done out of love. So remember, love is the most powerful force, flow, and alignment, and it's the most powerful emotion. Remember, love is not just an emotion; it's a power, and it's a flow, and it's an alignment. And it's important to always have love in your heart, and it's just important to always have forgiveness and love, no matter what happens. And that's how I got this far, is because of love. Okay, my time's running out. I thank you all and have a blessed night.